Now to the bond election being held early next month by Dallas ISD. It's valued at more than $6.2 billion, a record amount in the state of Texas. If voters approve, they will agree to raise their property tax rate by 1 cent. Among the 4 propositions on the ballot, the bond would build 26 brand new schools, renovate and modernize all campuses, remove the 700 remaining portable classrooms, and upgrade security. Early voting for this and other municipal elections runs between Monday, April 20th through Tuesday, April 28th. Election Day is Saturday, May 2nd. We spoke with the Dallas ISD bond campaign co-chair and former school board trustee, Miguel Solis.
Kids getting a high-quality education and high-quality facilities will inevitably lead to better economic outlook, because more kids will then be getting better grades that lead to better jobs and maximizes their earning potential. But the
workforce.
This is a workforce play as much as it is anything else. Now, let's take the size of the bond package for a second, because yeah, $6.2 billion, your eyes start to open up, but let's contextualize that. There are 135,000 students in Dallas ISD. That number alone is larger than most Texas cities outside of Dallas. When you really look at the population of our students, we're trying to finance the infrastructure of a very large subset of students. The district is just big.
Now, this is going to come at a cost, right? Because it is going to, people are going to pay an increase. I mean, it's 1 cent on the tax rate, right? So, I mean, you know, this comes at a time of affordability is a very big issue. Property taxes are high, as we know. The state has tried to bring school property taxes down. So what's your argument? Why is this well worth it?
Anytime we're talking about people's taxes, that is a conversation that you have to take extremely seriously. Dallas ISD has indeed done just that. It's also important to take a step back first before we even get to a 1 cent tax increase. The 2015 bond and the 2020 bond, both of those were at 0 tax increase. And as a result of that and the financial stewardship of the district, the actual tax rate in Dallas ISD since 2019 has gone down. Dallas ISD, when you look at the 10 largest districts in North Texas, it's actually got the lowest tax rate. What you didn't hear me say is taxpayers may feel that low tax rate. That's because property tax values are rising. But Dallas ISD has been lowering the tax rate over the course of that time. That only gets the district, though, so far. To be able to ensure once and for all that every student and every school across Dallas ISD can have physical infrastructure improvements, this bond will allow the district to do just that. So what does 1 cent actually mean? To the average voter, to the average homeowner, that's probably about $2.79. That's a month. That's roughly $33 over the course of the year. If you're 65 and up with homestead, it's essentially still $0. The average cup of a coffee today in America is a little more than $3. So Dallas ISD is saying we think that voters, recognizing the improvements in Dallas ISD, are going to be willing to make that investment, because that investment is a positive investment for today and for tomorrow.
What about the district's debt? I was reading the Texas Public Policy Foundation says if this is approved, it could double the district's debt. Is that true?
When you look at long-term debt, you go back again to 2015. Anytime you issue a bond, you're essentially issuing debt. And that debt can extend out over the course of multiple years. The 2015 bonds, over the course of, I'd like to think, maybe the next 5 or 10 years, we will probably see that debt ultimately paid off. The 2020 bond, that debt will extend, and the 2026 bond will extend it even more, but at a rate, again, that Dallas ISD feels pretty confident it has the ability to be able to manage. And it should be noted that they have managed pretty well the debt that has been issued all the way back to 2015.